Hey, I'm gonna take this thing for a little test drive and see what's wrong with the brakes. Driving back from the last show, they kind of went out. So I'm gonna see whether I can make it and drive it to the next show, which is tomorrow. Seems like it's binding up on the back brakes. Oh boy. Oh boy, I think it's broken. Well, I pissed around with this thing, and I can't figure out why the brakes are hanging up. Jack it up and play with it, and they're working fine. So my guess is there's a spring missing in the brake cylinder, and if I want to take it to the show tomorrow, I'm not going to crack it open. However, I got a plan B. And plan B will involve, I got a 1976 Toyota motorhome that I can drag out of the Toolies. And if she'll start tomorrow, I'll spend the morning and up till time to leave for the show trying to get it running. And maybe take that up instead. So we'll see what happens. Tomorrow will be a new day. Peeking out of the bushes in my backyard is my 1976 Toyota camper. I'm going to see if it starts this morning, and if it runs, I'm going to spend the day cleaning it up and getting it ready for a car show. Let me fight my way through the weeds to it. Holy shit, I'm gonna have to clean off some of these weeds. Here it is. And looks like tires are flat on one side. So yep, tires are flat. All right. Oh. Here we go, there's the keys. Let's see what we're doing here. she needs some serious cleanup if it runs. Oh, here's the key. Now, I put fresh batteries in there 2 years ago when I stored it back here. So maybe they have a charge. Wow. Hey, it does have a charge. And it runs. It runs, it runs, it runs. Okay, so we're gonna let it warm up, see if we can get some air in these tires, and maybe take it to a car show today. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Well, reads 23,940 on the clock. Don't know whether that's original, probably not. Probably 123. But she seems to run. I think all I need to do with it is its tires aired up and it needs a couple of headlights. So we'll see if I can get that done before it's time to go to the show. Yep, let's drag it out of the weeds. So I've determined that it runs, but it's got flat tires and needs a set of headlights. I gotta drag it out of the weeds that it's sitting in, which is not the first time that I've dragged it out of the weeds, and I'll roll the clip right now. Hey, this is Kip, my old truck rescue, and we're walking in on Cheryl's property right now to go rescue the old truck. It's here somewhere, is the old truck. There's the old truck. How do we get to the old truck? Fight our way through the bushes and the brambles. Oh, there's the old truck. Chinook. Oh goodness. That's a lot of cleanup. Let's see how bad the roof is. Moss even growing up on the side. Can't even see into the windows. That's not natural tint. Well, it looks like she's going to be hauled out of here. like rocker corners are a little solid, a little flaking on the paint there. Cab corners look solid right now. Alright, let's get a little bit of view from the back. Okay, and that is my old truck that was just given to me. Great. We'll make it right to about there. Okay, we're waiting on the tow truck, which is backing up as we speak to pick up the ride. Just a little shot of the wrecker and the truck on the wrecker, and you can barely even see the truck and the wrecker in the woods and everything. Wow, it's going to be a major undertaking. Major undertaking with this restoration. My budget might get bigger. That's all I got to say. I am. I'm taking pictures of it. So that was me getting the Toyota, a few years ago, because I was much more handsome then. But anyway, we'll see if I can get this thing up and running and ready for a car show in a few hours. I'm going to prep the power washer and get everything ready to move. I got to pull some weeds and get the tires aired up and maybe send them guys to go get me some beer, because it'll be a beer 30 by the time I get done with that. Well, I got her running and pulled forward, but the tires keep going flat. I'm gonna have to keep airing it up every couple of minutes before I get it out of here. Oh well, such is the life. Well, I'm getting it out of here. It's slow going, but I got it away from the truck body, and now I'm ready to back it the hell out of my backyard. We're getting it. She's almost free and out. Few more yanks and cranks and I'll be lined up for the gate. We'll see how it cleans up. Well, airing up the tires. I'm gonna go peel all of the undercoating that was here that's starting to fall off on both sides before I wash it. Wonder if this side is the same. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much the same. It's about 40. We'll see how long it leaks out if I shut it off now. Gonna need to run the power washer on this. Need to get the higher, taller ladder here. Yep. Let me find a bucket and some scrub brushes. Well, just got the tire to do, and I'm doing the 2 outer headlights, the low beams. Both of them are bad. And got it fairly clean. Clean enough. It's it'll work for the show. Well, got the headlights back in, but I'm walking to the back now, and we have no taillights on the back. And I crawled underneath here, and there's wires hanging. And there's wires hanging here. I don't know whether you can see it. And then there's wires hanging here. And I'm definitely sure this is probably going to the taillight. And that needs a little bit of repair right there. And I have no idea what is all wrapped around there. That's the spare tire carrier. And that's extra grounds. Well, it was a noble try. Oh, but I think I'm going to have to call it what it is. It's not ready for showing, and it's not ready for the road. Get the turn signals straightened out, and then it'll be ready for the road. But I needed to get it out, get it moved, pull a little maintenance on it. Well, that's too bad. She runs great.
Pero apenas salió. And that's where all the good that is good now.
Runs good, runs solid. She just ain't gonna make it to a show in the next 2 hours. And then Gilmore's car, it's acting up. And I don't think I want to take this up to the classic show, because it's not really a classic. Oh, that's it. The sun is about to set. And I think we're all done with this video. Well, I'm still stuck in my driveway, and the car show started about an hour ago. I'm trying to air up the tire one more time, get it to seat right. This one needs a little bit more air too. Taillights, I haven't figured it out, and I got a bee's nest and the heater that I'm gonna have to take care of. So, another failure. Just like that Gambler 500 car. I bought this off a neighbor for $250 and a cold Coke, and put it back together using some old Jeep windows that my buddy Frank gave me. and some sheet steel and some miscellaneous crap that was hanging around my yard. I was going to use it to launch my YouTube channel and do a 500 video for this year's Gambler. Actually, the 2020 Gambler. And that was canceled in 2021 Gambler. It had sat for a year. So when I got it out for the Gambler, it needed a solenoid to make it run. And it didn't make the Gambler this year. There's always this year, but I'm not sure whether I'm gonna be able to wait till 2022. So this will be an end of another video. And this is broken. Turn that off. Oh, that's like 42 pounds. Maybe 46. We'll see if it loses any air. And I'll do the same thing to the back tire. I power washed it, but only about 3/4 of it. I got a little bit on the roof to do yet. And there's a mess with the taillights. Well, I feel like a failure, but maybe it's not so bad after all. At least it was a beautiful sunset. No, I'm filling up the tire for the, well, I think the third time, so she's not going to hold air. I'm going to have to put the spare on. But I remembered that I haven't given a backstory on this 1976 Toyota Chinook motorhome. And I guess the Chinooks are ultra rare. I've got an article that says so. And this one I got from a friend of mine. And every time I look at it, I really appreciate it. So it's a 1976 Toyota motorhome, and it's got a 20R engine in it, and it's pretty solid. It needs a good cleaning and a total restoration, and I guess now is the time to do it while I got it out. So stay tuned for more of the Chinook.